In May of 2021,
my spunky son, Gizmo the Chihuahua, who's 11 years young, out of nowhere started to act really tired. Gizmo loves to show off his clothes, but it was too hard for him to keep his eyes open. This continued for 3 days, and he didn't have much of an appetite, so I went to the vet. The doctor said we should do a consultation with a cardiologist to get an opinion. Waitlist is around 3 weeks, but that's fine because nothing seemed alarming. So we went home. Gizmo wanted to go on his walk. Halfway through, Gizmo collapsed. My dad and I rushed to the animal emergency. Dog's breath per minute is supposed to be under 36. Gizmo was at a 70. He was immediately put into oxygen and had to stay in it all morning, day, and overnight, along with doing labs, x-rays, and an echocardiograph with a cardiologist. Gizmo was diagnosed with severe degenerative valve disease stage C and congestive left heart failure. He has 4 different medications he needs to take twice a day, change his food plan to a low-salt diet with the proper vitamins for his condition, constantly monitor his breaths per minute, continue weekly checkups for labs and x-rays to see if the medications are working or are hard on the kidneys and electrolytes. While Gizmo was hiding from the vet, they informed us he no longer can go on his long walks anymore, which made Gizmo very sad. But I told him we'll still go. We'll just have to do them in style now. I think he might be wishing we had gotten the stroller sooner. Thank you to everyone who has sent thoughtful messages, prayers, and to the people who have donated to Gizmo through Venmo and PayPal. This has made the process a little easier, which preciously put a smile on Gizmo's face. There is no cure for this diagnosis, just a management plan with medication, proper food, and frequent checkup visits to see how Gizmo's doing. The cardiologist said with this typical diagnosis, it's 9 months to a year. I, as Gizmo's mother, will continue to do everything in my power to beat the statistic because Gizmo is a fighter.
At the end of May 2021, Gizmo demanded that he get a baby sister so she could help him not be alone and to also help Mom not be alone if something happens to him. They instantly became 2 peas in a pod. Gizmo even taught Starleena how to perform stand-up comedy. And after she got a taste of the limelight, a diva was born. 1 year later, in May of 2022, Gizmo reached his estimated life expectancy. We were on our way to his cardiologist checkup appointment, and even his sister Starleena tagged along for moral support. The doctor saw significant improvements in Gizmo's heart chamber sizes, and we were able to reduce one of his heart medications. Gizmo needs to be rechecked by his cardiologist every 5 to 6 months or sooner if he isn't feeling well. In August of 2022, Starleena and Gizmo adopted a stray cat and named him Cashmere. Gizmo told Cashmere if he wants to be part of the pack, he can't be naked, and everyone eats together as a family at the dinner table. It is now October 2022, and Gizmo had another cardiologist checkup, and of course, his sister Starleena came along again. She was not happy when they took her brother Gizmo inside while we had to wait curbside so he could do his tests. The recheck echocardiogram showed Gizmo's heart chamber sizes have significantly improved compared to when he had congestive heart failure in May of 2021, and some chamber sizes are measuring back into the normal range. This is not typical, but it shows that his heart disease is currently very well controlled. We were able to reduce one of his medications again, and Gizmo thanks Starleena, his emotional support sister, was his miracle heart fixer. A huge thank you to Animal Emergency Referral Center of Minnesota, Interstate Veterinarian Hospital, and everyone who has been kind enough to send donations. Gizmo, Starleena, Cashmere, and I appreciate you all so very much. Starleena is so happy that her brother Gizmo is beating the odds. And Gizmo says it isn't his time to go yet because him, Starleena, and Cashmere are now 3 peas in a pod. Because they say love can heal anything.